Good evening, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for December 12, 2023. And in the news this evening, Cabi, accused of causing death of 5 people, granted a $7 million bail. Delroy Rodney, the 47-year-old Cabi, who has been charged with 5 counts of causing death by dangerous driving, was on Tuesday granted bail in the sum of $7 million. Rodney made his second court appearance before the Westmoreland Circuit Court on Tuesday morning. Attorneys Lambert Johnson and Faith Salmon, who are representing the taxi operator, had initiated a bail application last Wednesday when the case was moved to the High Court. But due to time constraints, the matter was pushed to Tuesday. The prosecution objected to bail for Rodney on the premise that he is a flight risk, and it was alleged that he fled the scene. In Rodney's defense, Attorney Johnson argued that the accused did not flee the scene but had rather sought medical help before later that evening contacting the police to make arrangements to surrender. Justice Day suggested that the accused turned himself in within a reasonable time. That is a factor that carries great weight in a man's favor for bail, the judge stressed. The judge added that Rodney also expressed regret in his actions that resulted in the death of the victims. In granting bail, High Court Judge Justice Courtney Day said he, Rodney, had good conduct, no previous conviction or criminal conviction in driving. In reaching the bail sum of $7 million, the judge said 3 shorties can come forward. Justice Day said the court also had to consider that it will take at least 6 months for the files to be completed and for a trial date to be set. In granting bail, the following conditions were imposed. A stop order was placed on the accused. He was ordered to surrender his travel documents, report to the Bluefields police station in the parish 3 times per week between the hours of 6 a.m. and 8 p.m., and he is not allowed to drive during the time he is on bail. Rodney was also advised not to discuss the case with the witness's family, nor the sole survivor in the crash. The Cabi is to return to court on February 22. According to police reports, about 3:30 p.m., the taxi with 7 people on board was traveling towards the White House when the vehicle it was traveling behind slowed down. The cab driver swerved, collided with a truck that was traveling in the opposite direction, and ended up in a tree. 3 of the occupants of the now died on the scene, while the 2 that were transported to hospital succumbed to their injuries on Monday night. Alleged teen suspect hospitalized after foil beryllium robbery attempt in Manchester. A 19-year-old suspect has been hospitalized under police guard following Monday night's attempted robbery of a beryllium team in Grey Ground, Manchester. The suspect was injured during a shootout that left one of his accomplices dead. A police source said the suspect is from St. Catherine. He was found during a search of Grey Ground on Monday night after the police observed a trail of blood near the scene. Reports suggest that a group of gunmen attacked the security team at a distribution center shortly before 7 p.m. During a reported shootout, one of the gunmen was shot and killed. Police are searching for accomplices who managed to escape. 2 people killed in St. James crash. 2 people are dead following a motor vehicle crash along the Lilliput section of the Rosehall Main Road in St. James sometime after 7 o'clock Tuesday morning. The news was informed that the incident occurred when the driver of a black Toyota Voxy attempted to overtake a truck along the roadway. It is reported that the truck driver, in an attempt to avoid hitting the Toyota Voxy, swerved away from the vehicle and crashed into a cook shop at the side of the road. The Toyota Voxy ran off the road and landed in a ditch. The truck driver is said to have escaped injuries, while 2 occupants in the Toyota Voxy died. High-level investigation ordered to find the killers of Westmoreland siblings. The police high command has given instructions for the CIB headquarters to lead the investigation into the killing of 2 Westmoreland siblings who were seen in a viral video being buried in a shallow grave. The bodies seen in the video are believed to be those of 22-year-old Kenisha Moody and her brother, 20-year-old Kerrick Moody. The mother of the siblings is appealing to the public to assist in locating their bodies. Deputy Commissioner of Police Fitz has given a commitment that the killers will be caught, declaring, "We are going to find them and we are going to deal with them according to law." Expressing condolences to the mother of the siblings, DCP Bailey said, irrespective of how an individual views someone, they do not deserve that kind of death.
What I will assure the public is that the police will get the perpetrators. We are going to find them and we are going to deal with them according to law. We will use all our resources, and in fact, from the level of headquarters, CID headquarters, I have directed that the investigation be led from there. And all I will say at this time, without getting into specifics, we are going to find the perpetrator. I want to say to the family members, I have not yet spoken to the mother. It's very unfortunate, and I want to express condolences. Irrespective of how an individual views someone, they do not deserve that type of death.
2-year prison sentence for man who stole plantains from school farm. A St. Catherine man who pleaded guilty to stealing plantains from the farm at Guys Hill High School in the parish was today sentenced to 2 years in prison. Rohan Griffiths, otherwise called the Little Dread, of Ragsville in Guys Hill, had confessed to a charge of predial larceny. The court heard that about 1:30 a.m. on September 17, Griffiths was accosted at the school's farm with several bunches of plantains. The police were called in and he was arrested. He was later charged with predial larceny following a question and answer session. St. Catherine Senior found with head bashed in. Police in the St. Catherine South Division have launched an investigation into the murder of a senior citizen whose body was discovered in Planters Hall District Tuesday morning. Dead is Linford Robinson, a 69-year-old shopkeeper of Planters Hall District. Robinson failed to report to work in the community on Tuesday morning, and a friend went in search of him. It is reported that Robinson's body was found with the head bashed in. His bloodied body was lying on his front doorstep. Investigators theorize that Robinson died between 8 p.m. on Monday and 8 a.m. on Tuesday. In the Shanika Gray trial, cop reads a chilling text allegedly from accused killer's phone. A digital forensic officer on Monday read aloud what he said were texts from the phone of young Shanika Gray's accused killer, Gregory Roberts, who boasted of making a sacrifice as he warned his ex-girlfriend to repay money she had fleeced him. Roberts is on trial for the 2017 murder of the 15-year-old Green Pond High School student. Detective Inspector Kamar Smith, who is assigned to the Counterterrorism and Organized Crime Investigation Branch, told the St. James Circuit Court that on February 4, 2017, he was at the Office of the Communication Forensics and the Cybercrime Unit when his supervisor asked him to conduct digital forensic analysis on a specific matter. He was a detective constable at the time. The cop, who has served 12 years in the Jamaica Constabulary Force, stated in his evidence-in-chief, led by prosecutor Renel Morgan, that he was given a white Samsung Galaxy mobile phone belonging to Roberts. He said he attached it to a UFED touch device. That is a portable device used to access and collect data from the widest range of digital services using Cellbrite UFED without altering the information. The officer stated that after extracting the information from the cell phone, he copied it, then showed it to the investigating officer, who pointed out some items he said were valuable to the investigation. These included photos and text messages sent and received. According to Detective Inspector Smith, he prepared a digital forensic report that included an analysis of his findings as well as a 2 compact disc containing information of evidential value. The officer read aloud some of the texts that were allegedly sent and received from Robert's Samsung Galaxy phone on January 29, 2017. Message to Robert's ex-girlfriend at 8:22 p.m. I'm going to make you know me now. I'm going to video myself. Message to Robert's ex-girlfriend's mother at 8:58 p.m. I'm making a video now with myself doing something. Message from Robert's ex-girlfriend's mother at 9:02 p.m. Please don't hurt me, I am scared. Message from Robert's ex-girlfriend's mother at 9:06 p.m. Please don't hurt my daughter. Message from Robert's ex-girlfriend's mother at 9:07 p.m. I bring the money back. Message to Robert's ex-girlfriend's mother at 9:19 p.m. It's over now, baby. I just made a sacrifice. Message to Robert's ex-girlfriend at 9:58 p.m. You will hear what happened, but make sure I get G sick. Message to Robert's ex-girlfriend's mother at 11:03 p.m. Let ex-girlfriend know I want about the money she scammed. Message from Robert's ex-girlfriend's mother at 11:09 p.m. You gave to her what nobody never tell you to do. Message to Robert's ex-girlfriend's mother at 11:13 p.m. She made a deal with me, which you know about. Message to Robert's ex-girlfriend's mother at 11:14 p.m. So make she know that. Message from Robert's ex-girlfriend's mother at 11:20 p.m. Sorry, no refund. Message to Robert's ex-girlfriend's mother at 11:24 p.m. You still don't take me seriously after I show you what I... The officer also testified that he saw certain calls to and from Robert's phone and that one of the images that he extracted was a thumbnail which was copied to the CD. He stated that the thumbnail depicts a female lying on the ground with what appeared to be two human hands over her and red-like substance similar to blood. He said she was clad in a tiger-striped skirt. The image was shown in court and matched what the officer had described. When the prosecutor asked the police witness if he saw a video during his analysis, he said no, but explained that a thumbnail indicates that an actual video existed. He went on to say that while he didn't see a memory card in the phone, it did have the capacity to hold one. When asked if he could see a date or time on the thumbnail, Detective Inspector Smith said no, explaining that a thumbnail is a small version of the actual image or video and does not typically carry that information. The trial, which began on November 23, has so far heard from 14 of the 18 witnesses. 11 witnesses gave sworn evidence and 2 other statements were read into evidence. Gray's body was discovered in bushes in Irwin, St. James on February 1, 2017 with multiple stab wounds. Roberts and Maria Morrison were subsequently arrested and charged with the schoolgirl's murder. Morrison pleaded guilty to her murder and was sentenced to life in prison.